Hey babies, so happy Thanksgiving. So today I'll be doing a Q&A. Like, I remember it off the top of my head because my camera is acting retarded for some reason. Anyways, so let's get into this video. I'm gonna start with the basic info. So my name is LaDonna Gray. My birthday is November 5th of 2000. My birthday just passed. I am 20. Turn up. I was originally born at Cornwall Regional Hospital in Montego Bay, Jamaica. I moved here when I was 12? No, 7. I lied. 7, to live with my father and to better my education. My mother still lives in Jamaica. Sadly, like, oh God, like, sometimes I wish that, like, I lived with my mom because, like, the way my dad is just, yeah. Anyways, so, my favorite color is blue. I have one brother, one sister. I am the middle child. My brother's the oldest, my sister's the youngest. Me and my brother have different fathers, same mother. Me and my sister have same father, different mothers. I know, right? Crazy. What else is there? My favorite color is blue. My biggest motivation or motivators are my mother and my brother at the moment. Like, they are the biggest motivation in my life. And yeah, there's my significant other, of course. He motivates me too. But my mother and my brother, they motivate me a lot. And also what motivates me to get up and go to work in the morning is like the profession that I want to go into. So that motivates me even more. But wait, did I tell them happy Thanksgiving? Anyways, happy Thanksgiving if me never say it. Let's get into a touchy subject. So I would tell you guys a story of when I decided to move out. I know I did start saying it was a Q&A, but I can't remember the questions off the top of my head. So yeah, it not gonna work. So let's just talk about when I told my father I was gonna move out, and I called my mother and told my mother. So explain to them how I was feeling and like my emotions, and that I wanted to live on my own. I didn't say I wanted to live on my own, but I said I wanted to try to live on my own. So they gave me the okay to do so. They asked me if I was financially stable, which I am. At the time, of course, working 2 jobs, I am financially stable. They gave me the okay to do so. I started looking instantly. I started applying instantly. I got approved and I picked my date to move in. When I got approved and picked my date to move in, that's when my father called me. He was telling me that he got a new car. So while we was on the subject of new beginnings and stuff like that, I just told him that I was planning on moving out. I wanted to try something on my own. So his response was, "You think you can just up and move out, so?" I was like, that's not my intention, to be honest. Like, I still have like 3 months to ease into the moving out process. So like, therefore, it's not just, oh, me upping and moving. Like, okay, today me tell him, say, me I move out, that tomorrow I'm gone. I still had 2 months. So he was like, well, whatever. If you can't manage it, whatever. So I was like, are you gonna support me like my mother's gonna support me, or are you just gonna flop like you don't care about me? Hitting the answer. So he seemed fine with it. Or whatever. And then like when it was getting closer to the time for me to move out and stuff, like he tried to start all sorts of drama with me, like a whole bunch of drama. Like he would go to my cousin's house, talk mad ish behind my back and stuff like that, and I would hear back. But at the end of the day, like, I was gonna let that bother me and stuff like that. I was just chilling. I was just working. I was just getting my bread up, stacking my bread so I could move into my place and all of that. Eventually, it was time for me to move out. I told my grandmother like a week before I moved out that I was moving. And she had her little remarks too, like, oh, why are you moving out? Why can't you just stay here and pay some bills and stuff like that? And I was like, so why are all of them against me moving out and trying to live on my own? I'm confused. So I left that. I told her, well, it was just time for me to grow up and try something on my own. So she was in her feelings or whatever. So here comes moving day. I call him or whatever. Wait, when was Father's Day? When was Father's Day? I don't remember what month Father's Day was in. Was it in July? Or was it in June? Oh, it was in, Father's Day was in June. Let's go on that. I guess he was still mad at me, the fact that I started moving out. I called him for Father's Day, told him Happy Father's Day, and I told him I left him a gift on his dresser or whatever. At the time I was still in his house. So he said thanks or whatever. Every day, like, I went upstairs because I was downstairs. I went upstairs. I was looking for something, and I saw that the gift that I gave him was still in the same spot of the dresser. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. Like, how I gave you a gift like 3 days ago and it's still in the same position. So I didn't say anything. I told my mom about it. My mom said, well, don't worry about it. Like, don't take it back. Don't do any of that. Just leave it where it is and we'll see. We eventually saw. He still didn't take it up. He still didn't make any acknowledge or anything that I gave him anything. So it was time for me to move out. I moved out. I came to my place or whatever. I got a phone call saying he was passing his little remarks. Oh, some people moving out in new place. I'm not even invited, blah, 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 blah. I was getting into the process. Like, I was setting up my house and all of that, making sure everything is nice before I invite everybody over. So when I finally set a date for them to come over for dinner, like, I stressed myself to go get a dining room table. I bought expensive food to cook. I spent my time and cooked and everything. Gave them a time and a date and everything, like 3 weeks in advance. And they didn't show up. I know, sad, right? No phone call, no text message, nothing. They didn't show up. So I was like, okay. So it's me and this big table. Table is set, wine glasses and everything. Got wine. And cooked oxtail and rice and peas and all these things, and nobody no come. So I was supposed to eat all this by myself. So I said, word. So my grandmother texted me the Wednesday, and she said, oh, she wanted to come, but she didn't have a ride. My grandmother knows if she didn't have a ride, she could have called me to come pick her up. I would have more than welcome, more than be happy to go pick her up. But I didn't let that bother me. I still was like living comfortable, minding my business, going to work, paying my bills and all of that. So he called me like August, September, and he was telling me that our insurance was to be renewed. He was like, he changed the price on me. At first he told me, like, when we first got the insurance, he was telling me that it was 100 and something. So I've been giving him 100 and something. So then he changed it and was like, oh, your insurance is $200 and something. I'm like, how did it go from 100 and something 2 months ago to $200 and something now? So he was like, well, let me know if you want to come back for the insurance or not. So I thought about it. To be honest, I cried. I called my mother crying because, like, I can't deal with stress at all. I cannot. Called my mother crying. My mother told me to stop the crying and just see what the prices of insurance are and see if I can manage. So I did so, or whatever. I see that Progressive was giving me insurance for $172 a month. So I was like, I showed my mom that was the cheapest. So he called me the following Tuesday and he was yelling in my ear. I was at work, mind you, I was handling a patient. He called me, you drop off money yet? I was like, you told me that to let you know if I was coming back on your insurance or not. He was like, say if I didn't want insurance, and he just had an attitude. So I was looking at it like, what? I was just looking at the phone like, what? So then he went and asked again. I was like, I'll get my own insurance, whatever. So he goes, take out the caravan insurance, right? I was like, you could do so. Go ahead.
Yo, she's mine. Don't look her, alright? Straight.
Anyways, so he was like, okay, bet, good. So he hung up the phone. No, he didn't hang up yet. He was like, I'll make sure I get money every 26 months before the bill. I was like, bro, you can get your money. Like, I don't know why you're getting all aggressive and stuff like that. For like, I did nothing to you, sir. So, like, I was just buzzed about that, and that really irritated my soul. So ever since then, like, me and him have not spoken. I don't think I plan on speaking to him until he apologizes or he like grows up and actually admit to his wrongs and stuff like that. But like, I cannot. I really can't. I know I was getting told that like every time like I give money for my phone bill, like he says I don't talk to him and stuff like that, and he knows why I don't talk to him. He knows why I'm not gonna just pick up the phone and call him or tell him my problems, because me and my father, me and him never have the bond from the end of the day, from the day start. Anyways, we never have that bond, that father-daughter bond where we're supposed to have. Am I do it for spite? Am I do it for spite? Me I tell that right now. Anyway, hear him. Am I do it for spite? Hear him. Am I do it for spite? Am I do it for spite? I swear to you, am I do it for spite? Anyways, so I ended up going to Jamaica to support my boyfriend and his family. Because my boyfriend's father passed or whatever. I went to go support them and stuff like that. I went to Jamaica for 5 days. I sent my condolences and all of that. I was just there for them overall. And so I didn't tell them that I was coming down because I live on my own. Like, I'm not obligated to tell anybody where I'm going. So I came back or whatever, and like I got a phone call saying, oh, you better make up a story to tell why you was in Jamaica to your uncle because he found out you were in Jamaica. I was like, I don't have to say nothing to nobody, because at the end of the day, I'm not living in their house. I live on my own. So they all stopped talking to me because of that, but like, I was like, that's just, to be honest, how I am as an individual, that's just not how I roll. Like, I'd rather stay to myself. And that's what I've been doing, staying to myself, going to work, coming home, minding my business, you know, like, I'm enjoying Thanksgiving with my boyfriend this year, of course. He's cooking, because, yeah. It's just his thing to cook. I just made the rice and peas. But yeah, as you can see, he came on the camera for I'm just fast. But that was my story about me telling my father that I'm moving out. On the bright side, my mom's side of the family, they're so proud of me that I moved out. They're very happy for me. Like, they just keep praying that like I continue to be the independent female that I am, and that I continue to rise and shine and everything. Like, they're so proud of me. Like, just thinking about it, like, I'm like, wow, like, I really love them. And like, even though me and my brother just started talking again, like, bro, my brother is dead there 100%. My brother is there. Man, tell him, my brother, My brother, I'm a dog that's for life. No matter what we have, my dog that's for life. I tell that right now. My brother. That's my bro. I'm telling you, my bro. I love him. I love all of my family from my mother's side. Big up yourself. Sheena, Brandon, Shanice, Talia. Damn, I can't remember nobody's names. Cruz, Harmania, Amari, my mother, Mr. Lewis, everybody from my mother's side of the family, big up on yourself. I love no bad. I tell that right now, I love no bad. So I forgot. So the thing to say. So yeah, make sure wanna like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you want to see next on this channel, and you're good with it. Natural_beauty.j, and I am out of here, guys. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Run this shit up.
Gun go suppression when fly past your ears. One catch your head back, make you go in at the grave. Pressure when you are run like you see.
Keep you from looking so crazy. Come in at 6 in the morning. Where you been, where you been? Who is that texting your phone? Just a friend, okay. How would you like it if I do the things you do? Put you on, do not disturb and entertain it, dude. How would you like it if I do the things you do? Put you on, do not disturb and...
Hey girl, bring it back. How would you like it? 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 Hey girl, bring it back.
How would you like it? Would you like it? Would you like it? Would you like it? Would you like it?
Back, girl, bring it back.
Because I know